Welcome to Hot Women Wanted.
We're three childhood best friends who have been through it all and talk about it all. Everything from hot flashes to hot takes to hot topics. So come join us.
Hi, welcome to Hot Women Wanted podcast. I'm Julie Cola, joined by my fellow hotties and co-hosts Julie Strauss-Greeley and Meredith Young. If you were new to the pod, we really are three lifelong best friends who like to obsess over everything from hot flashes to hot Bravo topics. Today, we have the co-hosts of the Crime, Cocktails, and BS podcast, guest hotties, Alex and Kajsa. Welcome to the pod, Alex and Kajsa.
Guys.
Thanks.
We are all hotties today. We are women forward. I love it.
Yes. I love it.
We are a crowd, as they say. So today on the pod, we are going to talk about the husbands. We are going to be talking, because we have our guests that are Crimes and Bravo, we are going to be talking about the Lindsay Clancy trial. We're going to open with that. And we're going to move on to the Valley reunion because those husbands are questionable. And Luke's bizarre comment about putting Kristen in the coffin, pregnant Kristen in the coffin, was crazy.
Crazy.
We're going to touch on...
Talk about true crime.
Vicky Galvinson's son-in-law. I'm a little scared of him, but we're going to talk about his behavior as well. And
Which is trending right now.
it is trending right now. And then we're going to touch on that. And then if we have time, we definitely want to get the ladies' hot takes on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City trailer. So let's open with because we can't stop talking about this. And we really want your hot takes on the Lindsay Clancy trial.
Yeah.
So take it away, ladies. What do you
Wait,
think?
do you want to, should they introduce themselves first?
Yes.
Okay, Alex, you want to introduce us?
Sure. Yeah. So Kajsa and I co-host Crime, Cocktails, and BS, where we like to get petty and talk true crime, reality TV, pop culture, and usually there is a themed cocktail for every episode.
Love it.
Which is super fun. Kajsa and I are not lifelong best friends, but it definitely feels like it. We are trauma bonded through work. And I'm no longer there. Kajsa is still going strong. And I appreciate her every day for it. But yeah, like a crazy fun fact is Kajsa and I have actually only met in person like 3 times.
Oh my
Really?
God. That's so
Yeah.
funny. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
we really need to
You
change
guys have
that.
such a strong like chemistry virtually. So I thought for sure that you were going to say, oh, we've known each other for, you know, like,
Again, trauma bonding really helps.
it does.
Yeah.
But
It
we
does.
met online through work because it was COVID, and just
So
we
this
would
is your
just-
platform. You're used to seeing her
Yeah.
on a screen in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
really know if Kajsa has a lower half of her body. I have to see her like once a year to know. You know, it's just. But yeah,
Loading.
it's been so fun, and yeah, we
And I
are
bet
so
you
excited to be
guys-
here.
I bet you guys have so much overlap, more than anyone would think, between the crimes and like
Mhm.
reality TV,
Yeah.
Bravo, and other channels. Like it's a crazy concoction, I feel.
Keeps getting more and more involved. Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
true crime and Bravo are like literally getting me through life right now. Let's face it. So let's
Yeah,
move on. Let's
exactly.
now
I spent
talk
my
about, let's get
entire-
into it.
I will say this. I would spend my entire day on the Lindsay Clancy trial. Like I take little
Mary
breaks and I
is.
just go through it and I watch and I watch and I watch. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And-
Let's get your thoughts on it because we are obsessed for sure.
So for me, I haven't spent a ton of time watching the trial, but I've read a lot about it. I have a lot of sympathy for her and how
Same.
she's being treated. And
Mhm.
I haven't experienced postpartum, so I have no idea, but I have friends who have. And from what I hear, it's like the most awful thing to go through, and you just don't even feel like yourself. And then on top of that, she's piling drugs on that, probably overprescribed like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then also just
Yeah.
she asked for help so many times, and it
In
was
so
just
many different
ignored.
ways.
Yeah,
Mhm.
in so many different ways.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously don't murder your children, but like
Yeah.
it's really upsetting how
You
she's being
think?
treated.
It
Sorry,
really
yeah.
is.
How I
Well,
deal with traumatic things, I make a joke about it.
thoughts on your thoughts, Alex?
Alex is
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Kajsa a lot. I'm watching it, but I'm finding it really hard to watch
Mhm.
because it's just so sad. I also live in Boston, so I'm very close to where this is
Yeah.
taking place.
Yeah.
So it just hits very close to home. I mean, Kajsa and I kind of discussed a bit how I agree with her that clearly Lindsay was asking for so much help. How was she being prescribed all this medication and there wasn't any kind of like tracking or Because that was pages long of
Yeah.
different medications she was on.
Mhm.
Like, how is that getting by? And we were also discussing how, like, this case feels so different from, like, Chris Watts, for example, where he didn't try to kill himself in the end. It was just about the kids and kind of escaping his life. Whereas
That's
Lindsay
true.
is asking for all this help, trying to, like, shake her husband and other people in her life to be like, help me. Her journal entries, the brain fog and everything, like, it could have gone so differently, clearly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Julie's
she didn't, the cry, oh, sorry, I was going to say the cry for help. I mean, she really was crying for help. And if any, I mean, I can't, this is when I question him so much, because who would leave their children alone with this woman? I mean,
I
you would
know.
He
never,
knew.
you would never. He knew. And
Yeah.
it was like, I feel like, I don't think he killed them, but I mean, by leaving them alone, you're complicit. How can you
Yeah.
leave your
He should
children
go to
alone with this
jail.
woman?
He
I
should
have
be.
a
He should have
very-
been.
Yeah.
I was going
I
to say,
think he should have been
Julie
charged.
Strauss and I had this discussion last week. I'm just curious to hear what you think about it. But I think we all agree that he should go to jail for this. Like he was so complicit in this. He took trips to New York. He left her. He barely knew what was happening in her treatments. He didn't I mean, if you've seen some of the testimony, like they're like, hey, did you check in with her? No, I didn't. I don't know what was happening there. I mean, that is so irresponsible. And Strauss, you feel like potentially he did it, right?
That he did it, but I think it's sort of one of those things that's like, it doesn't much matter whether you pull the trigger or you are somehow complicit in the person who ultimately pulls the trigger. There was a case, I think in the past year, there was it was a school shooting, teenage boy. And this was one of the first times, this was the state of Michigan. I don't know if you guys covered this, where the parents were actually charged. Now, the parents didn't pull the trigger. They didn't enter the school with guns. They obviously were not in possession of weapons. The reason that the parents were charged, and by the way, they were charged and found guilty. Both the mother and father were tried separately because they were aware that their child was having so many mental health issues, struggles. They too kind of looked the other way. But not only that, they gave him access to a cabinet full of weaponry, knowing that he was undergoing all of this mental trauma. This to me is very similar. He gave her unfettered access to their young children who could not protect themselves, would be too young to alert an adult or even call 911. And and it's just like, how is this different to me? I mean, I think this is negligent homicide. I really do.
I do too.
I
And
agree.
I think the doctors as well should be held accountable because they were not treating her like she needed to be treated or taking anything seriously. It was clear that she was struggling.
Yeah. And it underscores so many flaws in the systems, right? The medical system, the legal system. But like your point, Alex, about the medications and the testimony about the medications and pages of it, it's like, how is this going on in the United States of America in 2026 where you can prescribe how is it doesn't send off alarm bells anywhere, not even the pharmacy, like where the prescriptions are being filled.
Yeah.
Like there's no checks and balances on this. It's outrageous.
I mean, you hear about other people who get flagged for like pill shopping and everything. I'm not saying she was pill shopping, but how was she not on some list having all of these medications prescried to her? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I can't buy Sudafed without showing them my license. Like, I can.
It's true.
I cannot buy a box of Sudafed for the common cold without jumping through 9 million hoops. But yet,
It's true.
This woman is getting like antipsychotics filled. It's crazy. So it underscores
And
so many
pharmaceutical
problems.
companies. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even like family, like her parents had, like the parents, everyone had to know she was having like psychological issues with this severe postpartum. Like, how would anybody want her alone with these children? It's just nuts to me.
Yeah.
And it's
And
an
they had a nanny.
over-indicted.
They
It's
had a
an
nanny.
It's an over-indicted
Well, in all
case. I
fair-
think this is so inappropriate. The fact that they're prosecuting her criminally, this is such an over-indictment. It's such a reach. To me, it's like, I don't get it. I don't get how it even got this far.
And they're focusing on her suicide attempt as though that is proof that it was planned. And to me, that doesn't prove anything.
No.
I mean,
She was unwell. So what
Exactly.
if she took different methods of trying to kill herself in certain order? Like, it doesn't matter.
No.
I don't know.
yeah.
It's really upsetting that they're treating
I
her
It's
like
agree.
it's horrifying. It really is. It's like such a horrifying case. Like everyone, and actually, I really think that prosecutor is a misogynist. Like the fact that this woman is going after another woman, I think I would say, like, you know what? I have too much integrity to actually try this case. Have somebody else do it. I mean,
trust me, there were other people in the felony division that could have tried this case. I think they did it on I think it's a woman on purpose for the optics.
Yeah.
They wanted a woman. They wanted somebody that isn't going to come off too aggressive when they're cross-examining her. I mean, there's legitimate reasons why you put a female prosecutor versus a male prosecutor, especially when it's a female defendant of a crime like this. There are optics for the jury that you want to think about. I'm more just like unbelievably distracted by her ineptitude and the bows in the back of her head. I can't get over it.
The bows day after day. I'm like, oh my God,
So
you're on
bad.
TV.
Like,
Take the
what?
bow off.
We're looking at the back of your head. How many of these bows do you have?
Exactly. And they're huge. They're like Minnie Mouse bows.
It's craziness. Absolute
That's
craziness.
weird.
Well, anyway, while we're talking about postpartum,
Let's move to the Valley, right? Let's move to the Valley. Okay, so let's move to the Valley. What do you guys think of Luke? Let's talk about it. And poor Kristen.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't normally say poor Kristen, but poor Kristen.
and Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not poor Danny,
Yeah.
but just Danny.
No.
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts.
Kajsa and I have had a really hard, tough time with the Valley this season in general.
Good. I
Like-
want to hear why.
It's like, for me, it's like herding cats, pulling teeth. Like, it's just not working for me personally. Like, I
Yeah.
think they need to kind of wrap it up and move on to something else. I just don't think it's like a good like show anymore.
So
I think
you
they
guys are
tried it.
not
Yeah.
fan. You're not like proponents of yes, let's get a season 3, right?
I'm not personally.
No, I stopped watching this season because, it was just really
Yeah.
depressing. It seems like no one is
Yeah.
happy. No one is thriving. There's a lot of postpartum happening. It's very upsetting that we're using that as entertainment. And
I
Yeah.
actually think season 1 was really good, and then season 2 was really dark, and now season 3 is like unbelievably dark.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was.
Season 1 was hard to watch too, though, with Jax. I mean, talk about
Me
the
too. Me
ultimate
too.
bad guy. Talk about somebody who absolutely is going to find himself in a true crime documentary one
Yeah.
day. Like,
Absolutely.
he's psychotic. I mean, if you
Yeah.
hear all the information about the fake social media accounts that this guy has and posting and commenting on his own stuff and shooting a fake smart water commercial, like, what is happening?
So
Like,
insane.
It's so funny.
That's
Well,
so
that
That was
cringe.
so funny.
what is happening? But
So
that's
funny.
like real mental breakdown.
It
But
really
how about,
is.
no, it's even better. He's dating a publicist. She wasn't like, that's a really bad
Yeah.
idea. That's not going to work.
He's a
Everyone's going to figure
publicist.
that out.
Right.
Yeah. But like
Crazy.
that's why I thought maybe this season would be better because Jax
Right.
was exiting and we would have like a breath of fresh air. I mean, I also wasn't the biggest fan of like Schwartz and Lala coming on.
Me
But
neither.
I
like,
wasn't either.
are
Me neither.
like the fact that in one episode I'm sitting there like, wait, Lala's funny? Lala's fun? What's happening? Like, what is happening here? Like,
Yeah.
for the show to make me go in that direction, I was like, something's not adding up correctly.
No, and Schwartz
Yeah.
reminds me of somebody who, like, if you're shooting like a news clip on the street and there's people like walking through the background, like every scene to me, like Schwartz to me seems like shocked that he walked on set. You know, like he's
Yeah.
he's like walking through a kitchen and he's like, oh right, I should say something. We're on a reality show. It's like, what is he doing there? What
He
is
makes
he
me
doing
so
there?
mad. Alex knows I really don't like him.
Oh really?
I was like plopped in there because
He
they
was.
didn't know what else to do. So
He was plopped in
Right.
there.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
like Dolores was plopped in Rhode Island, and
Yep.
she was like, "What is my role here?"
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
except
All
that
right.
except that cast was on fire. They really didn't need Dolores, but this cast they can use. They actually, and I'm not a huge Lala fan, but she did make it better because she,
Yeah,
you know, she
true.
did. She had some like she had.
She
some
was a
pretty
bit
good
of a
takes.
bone collector and she was comedic relief. But
Yeah,
these
she
guys are
was.
bad. I mean, this is like, what is happening in the Valley? Like, these guys are bad guys.
And let's
They're
go back to
bad
let's go
guys.
back to what Luke said about Kristen. It's like pregnant Kristen. Let's put her in a coffin. Like, didn't he say something like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Something
He said
like
that.
that,
yeah.
yeah.
He said
When
that.
he
That's like
suggest-
an unbelievable thing to say on camera.
when he suggested having a second child right away. Like, this woman is barely surviving, barely
know.
keeping it together.
He also said if he had known pregnant Kristen before he proposed, he wouldn't have proposed.
I don't think
I
they're
mean-
going to get. I don't think they're going to get married. What do you guys
No.
think?
Oh, no, I don't think they're going to
Yeah, I
make
don't
it.
think so
No.
either.
And what do you guys think about Danny? Do you think he's an alcoholic? What is he? What is Danny, right? Like,
Danny's-
what is that?
I
Is
find
he,
it hard to look at him.
He's
He's so
repulsive.
pathetic. Yeah.
he is, right?
Yeah.
But scary
He-
repulsive, no?
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for Nia. I don't know. I don't know
But
what's
do
going
we
on
feel bad
there.
for Nia?
No, I don't know if I feel. I mean, she's a little creepy herself. Like, it's like that perfect mom thing.
Stepford wives thing. Like,
yeah, she has that.
She has that pageant, like.
And she carries around those kids like, they're an accessory. And she's constantly grabbing that kid by the forearms. And like, I'm like, you have 4 kids. That's not the way you pick up a baby.
Cracking a little bit underneath there.
Yeah.
She's like starting to like smile, but
and she's constantly reprimanding, like he's like a child. She's like, Daniel.
Can you imagine? Daniel. I'm like, what am I watching? Like, yeah, I think I think he has a serious drinking problem, certainly.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem to be something, if you had seen yourself on film and you had a couple of these incidents, and that's not even fair to call, it's worse than an incident, but let's just say incidents where you misbehaved or you touched somebody inappropriately, and this is your friend group or it's your job group, who cares? Let's not even say they're friends. Would you ever drink around these people again? Ever? Like, just don't drink around them. So the fact that he can't do that, and not only can he not do that, but he then gets so drunk, I really feel he's got a real problem.
Yeah.
And she had a very traumatic upbringing, Mia, and she was actually raised by her dad and not her mom. And I've heard her talk about this kind of stuff. And she was looking for a certain kind of a guy. And then she's out of the pageant world. I just think she's willing to put up with anything, which is heartbreaking to me.
Yeah.
I know there's some porn addiction too. Doesn't Danny have like?
Does he really?
I think that just came out.
I think it came out.
Yeah,
that seems very, very on brand for him.
Yeah,
and they belong to some crazy church. I mean, I'm not against.
No, like, it feels like,
but it's one of those churches. I think that's like they do like
mega church.
Yeah, it's like a mega church craziness.
Well, you guys know from the true crime background, it's always the people that are affiliated with these like what feels like extreme religion that are always the worst. They're always like the sex abusers and murdering kids and drinking and doing drugs and
I think I've heard you guys talk about Plathville and Sister Wives. I could spend all day on Kim Plath.
Same.
All day.
Oh, yeah.
What is happening in that Plath family?
It's really fucked up.
But
really
why? But why? What's the root of it?
Oh,
trauma bonded, trauma stuck together in abuse. It's like there's a cycle. They can't let go of each other. They need each other.
Can I ask you a question? Not to switch topics into Plathville, but where is the oldest daughter and nobody mentions her?
She didn't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
No, but they don't mention her name, literally ever.
She probably doesn't want to be mentioned on camera.
They talk about the son who died more than they talk. They've never mentioned her.
She asked to not be shown on the show. She did not want any part of it. So
it's like Tamara's kids.
Yeah.
But she's I think she's married to someone even more religious than their family.
Probably,
so I think there's like more extremist religion over there.
Okay.
And so she's like, I can't be seen with these people.
Okay.
Wait, before we move on to a different topic, I personally think the solo cup throw was like such a nothing. Like I was like, I'm like, Lisa Rinna threw a glass, like a wine glass, and broke it at Kim Richards years ago.
Yeah.
The solo cup, plastic solo cup was such a nothing. What did you think?
We've had cups, glasses, tables. Like
Tables.
there's been bigger things that have gone down. A red solo cup is nothing.
Nothing.
And also,
We've
like,
had people waking up with a black eye. I mean, we've had it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they were grasping at straws trying to make something.
It's Janet, right? Like, it's just, it's like, and it's Danny. I don't know. Janet, to me, I really like her husband, actually. I really do. Like, I feel like he's actually one of the good guys, Jason. But Janet, I just think is like, she's fallen into the biggest Bravo reality TV trope, which is she is so overproducing herself.
Yeah.
And like trying to create moments and clips and scenes. And it's so obvious when you watch it that I just don't trust I don't think anybody's really friends with her. Like, I just don't get it. Yeah.
I don't get it either. And I know Alex and we talked about the first episode where she talked about getting her booty waxed, and I was like, I'm not gonna talk about that, or like some like skin tag removed or something. I did not want to hear about that.
She had a skin tag in her like ass, I think, like in her butthole.
No,
perhaps.
I think what you said is right. She got the attention from being the villain early on, and then was like, I don't want to lose this momentum, so I have to keep creating content and like drama between everyone to stay relevant and stay on the show.
Listen, I want Brittany to be able to have a source of income because Brittany breaks my heart. And so I'm not looking for the show to go away strictly for that reason because Brittany needs to have autonomy and make her own money. But other than that, I agree with you guys. I don't at all feel the need. Like, I barely watched this season. I really tuned in at the end when the Danny stuff started to implode. I don't feel like I need to see season 3. So I agree with you both.
I will say this. I had a different take on Michelle this season than I did last season. I kind of flipped the script. I actually thought the girlfriend, I can't remember her name now. Lacey. Like, she made a lot more. Michelle looked crazy. Like, she looked like, I was like, Michelle, you're lying. Like, everybody on this show was like, I saw the we saw that text.
Yeah, everybody on the couch was saying that. But like, well, we did see your text. You did say that in the text.
You did say that. So what? So what I said that, like, she's coming off as really kind of crazy, and the seasons prior, I actually thought it was all him, and this time I was like, wow, it actually looks like there's another side to this that we haven't seen, and he's depicted as this crazy guy, which maybe he is, I don't know, but she certainly plays into that.
Well, Lacey makes him look good. Lucky for him.
Yeah.
Lucky for Jesse Lally, Lacey makes him look good. She quiets him down. She puts a hand. You know what I mean? She pushes back.
Yeah.
So he gets real quiet real fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Lacey's loaded, and
Yeah,
he
she
knows
is.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's playing nice with Lacey.
Yeah, she really protected him this season. You're
She
right.
did.
I think if she weren't there, we would see another side for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And Lacey's one of these infuriating people to argue with. Like, the more crazy you get, the calmer she gets. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, it's a control thing.
It's
Yeah,
like
good.
it's like this perfect thing, which makes you look nuts arguing with her because she just
I would
gets
be
like,
screaming at the time. I'd be like, shut up, Lacey!
Although
Totally.
Michelle had her boyfriend, he was a big part of the show, that guy. And the only reason he's not on, he
Aaron.
dumped her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was all over the place. And Jesse, what's his name? Is her husband Jesse?
Jesse.
He went on vacation. He did the weekends with that guy, and I thought he was a pretty good sport about it. And now
Yeah.
that she doesn't have a guy and he has a
Well, she
partner-
does have a guy.
Yeah, she has
Dr.
Dr.
Dre.
Dre.
I don't think she did she have Dr. Dre while filming, or did she meet him
No.
after
No,
filming?
after.
after
Yeah.
filming, but before the reunion because
I mean,
Andy
is
asked
that
her
the
about
most
it.
bizarre?
Yeah.
The most
So
bizarre.
So weird.
It's
so
really
weird.
bizarre.
but
It's
everyone
really-
he's
she's-
dated
she's
has
an-
looked kind of like her. So it's-
Yes, he
it's
does.
definitely-
Exactly.
yeah.
Somebody else online said that Dr. Dre has a type, and it's
Yeah.
exactly Michelle. Like, it's
It's
kind
Michelle.
of weird. He's
Exactly.
dated like a million doppelgangers for her.
Yeah.
So he clearly has a type.
But I mean,
But,
then
like-
Jesse also dated Anna Nicole Smith. So, like,
He did?
it's.
What?
Yeah, when he
How
was younger.
old was he?
Yeah,
Like
when he was
18?
younger.
Wait,
How
how
old
old
was
It's
was
crazy.
he?
Jesse?
Like,
Is
late
Jesse,
teens,
like,
early
also,
20s,
like,
I think.
Is Jesse like almost 50?
No, he can't. It looks
No.
really good if he
Jax
is.
is. Jax is almost
Mm.
50.
You guys, I have to look this up.
Look it up for us,
Me
Mary.
too. I'm
Yeah.
looking-
I'm like, what? How old? Like, Anna Nicole Smith has been dead for 20 plus
Yeah.
years. Like, how old
He
was
dated
he
her when he was young.
He was a
Mhm.
model, right?
He was
a model.
17. Wait, no.
Oh, he was
Wait.
17?
Let me look.
Sorry.
Hold on.
God. Mary, we're at 23:47 and when you need to edit this.
Okay.
He dated her. He dated her.
Well, we know that. When?
Well, Strauss is rushing me along. I can't read that fast.
45.
Clip.
She was 45. Oh, he's 45.
Jesse's
Oh, he's 45? Yeah. Guys,
He's
like-
45?
he's 45.
He
So's
looks
Jax.
really good, guy. I mean, he
Mhm.
looks terrific. He doesn't
So
look
is
like
Jax. Yeah,
He
he looks
does.
good.
She's 45 too?
No,
I don't know.
Lacey,
Michelle?
no way.
No, she's
No.
younger.
I don't think
No
so.
way.
No,
No,
she's
she
definitely
looks
younger.
Yeah.
She's younger. Mm-hmm.
She's
Yeah.
37.
All right.
She looks
Okay.
great.
Well, that's
All right,
it for
so-
the Valley.
Now, do you guys want to move on to... Now, I wanted your thoughts about Next Gen last night.
Are you guys
Did you-
watching it?
Are you watching Next Gen or no?
Obsessed with Next Gen.
I'm obsessed, but I have not watched it yet. So I need
Oh, it's
to-
really good.
Wait, you haven't watched the episode last night, but
no,
you're watching
I
the
have
season.
not. But you guys can talk about it. It's
No,
fine.
we don't want to spoil it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
She loves it.
Yeah, I
Tell
love
us
it.
why
She
you
loves
guys
it,
are
yeah.
loving it. Okay, each of you tell us why you're loving it. We know, and our listeners know why we love it. We want to hear why you love it.
So, why do I love it? I love the fact that they have no shame in their game. They're so, like, the ones who have no Real Housewife parent or Bravo parent are more delusional in their
Yeah.
ways of living than the kids who you would kind of assume would. Except for maybe Amira. Like, I like Amira a lot out of all of
Yeah.
the
Love Amira.
I love Amira.
Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's fantastic. they're clearly also not afraid to talk about things where I think on other franchises we've seen them talk, like, be afraid to talk about what's been in the tabloids or what's happened over the course of non-filming, which I'm appreciating how they're embracing all the news stories on Next Gen versus how I think, like, we saw in Orange County, they tried, like, the blogger or the podcasters and all that as a storyline. It didn't work. But, like, you can't not talk about Charlie being in the crypto murder house. Like, you can't talk about, like, you can't not talk about Ava getting evicted from her apartment. Like, there's so much stuff, but they're so delusional at the same time. I love it. Like,
I think it's youth. I think it's youth. Yeah. Like, I think it's the delusion of youth. I think they're the exact right age where like there's like a bravado to them, and they're just like, yeah, we're going to talk about it, and it ends up being great TV.
Like Georgia is great TV, and this won't spoil the episode, but literally they were going to BravoCon, and she was packing, and she's like, I should pack like a white dress. I might elope this weekend with my boyfriend.
Oh my God.
By the way, I don't think she was joking.
Yeah, she
wasn't.
100% They're broken up now. They're broken up now.
Exactly.
Prez,
yeah.
whatever the hell that name is, Prez.
Yeah.
I do love Ariana also. I mean, she's just like, she's a star has been born. I mean, she is just amazing.
And she's so much fun.
I do love Riley. Riley's having a tough season. But I love Riley, and she was on Watch What Happens Live last night, and Andy asked her about that whole scene where she was really drunk and
the Birkin.
Yeah,
the Birkin.
The Birkin, and and that was the almost throwing the glass. Another almost throwing the glass scene, and she seemed really embarrassed, like a young 20-something-year-old would be like. And I felt like Candy definitely said something to her, and you know what I mean. I felt bad for her, and I hope she works it out with Ariana. It seemed like she put in a phone call. Yeah, it seems like she wants to, but yeah, we love it. We're obsessed. And Charlie, I'm sorry, he's great TV. That's guy
really
fabulous.
Is.
He's so dark, and I can't stop watching.
I mean, he's a true crime guy, right? Like again, like 100%. There's something very criminal there.
He was in that house. I mean, I don't care.
He was in the videos in that house. Cell phone footage.
Yeah,
so
he's on cell phone footage. Like he's gonna. I mean, there's gonna be testimony. I mean, 100%. Like this is not going away.
No, I don't. His father has money. I'm sure somehow he got him he got him off. Like not.
No. There's nothing to be off. The case hasn't gone. There hasn't gone to trial yet.
But he was never arrested.
No, he wasn't arrested. That's true.
He was in the house. I mean, that's something crazy about that, right?
Yeah.
That was a crazy one.
Yeah.
All right, now let's move on. Like Kajsa, you didn't see the trailer yet, right? Who hasn't seen the trailer?
But it's okay. Go ahead.
Alex, what are your hot takes on the trailer? Because I thought it looked great for the Salt Lake City trailer.
Again, it's you can tell which franchises Bravo loves the most by how they edit the trailers and the mid-season trailer and just the episodes in general. They're obsessed with Salt Lake City. Obviously, so are we.
So are we.
I have a problem with it looks like they're going to go after Bronwyn. I personally love Bronwyn.
Wait, you feel like the women are going to go after Bronwyn?
Yeah. Yeah, from the trailer at least, it seems like it. But it's also like Brittany going after Bronwyn, and I'm like, we've seen Brittany try to go after people, and she fails every time.
I can't believe Brittany's back. Like,
I know.
Why is
because
she still
because she does. She is so she makes good TV because I feel like she is becoming the glue that keeps all the women together because they all are like Brittany's crazy. Like it's the one thing they all can agree on.
That's
trauma bonding.
Yeah.
Trauma bonding.
Exactly.
Brittany's annoying. Brittany's crazy. Yeah.
And she's a Mormon. She is. I mean, she does drink though, but she's a Mormon who really is from Salt Lake City.
Yeah, I mean, she drinks, but doesn't want anyone to know she drinks, but drinks on TV.
But yet she's drinking on the boat on below deck. It's like, wait, what?
She's afraid the Osmonds are going to know that she drinks
again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The Osmonds.
Yeah, it's such a good franchise. I agree with you. We were saying before we hit the camera, like it looked like a little mini film, and it was produced and it had a theme, and it was like
it was so great.
The edits were perfect, and it started out all happy and jovial, like let's all be friends, and then it took a turn. It was like it was a ride. It was a full ride.
Although it's going to start with Mary's son. I mean, that's how it's going to open because as soon as they started filming is when her son passed, and so that it is going to have a very very somber opening. It has to because that's and she comes on.
I saw Lisa interviewed somewhere, and she was like, interesting that everyone went after my marriage. Like, just wait till you watch the season. You know, like, she's like,
Meredith too. I mean, she's still married. Lisa's still married, and everyone else is getting divorced.
Yeah.
You never know.
I can't wait to watch the trailer.
You have to watch it. It's like you'll watch it and rewatch it and slow it and stop it. It's like that. It's that good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And there's a new there's like a new friend too.
Yes, there's a
Quiet.
new friend, and she's
Yeah.
a friend of who though?
She's a friend of Whitney, and Lisa then quips with everyone makes mistakes, or like everyone like, yeah.
That's fun.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I think-
I hope Heather does a little less producing this year of herself. She lost the plot, I thought, last season.
Yeah.
And she's one of my all-time favorites, and
Yeah.
I feel for her in my heart too. Like I want everything to, like, kind of like a Brittany. Like I want everything to be okay for Heather. I want her to have a life and a career and success. She feels like she's a good mom. I feel like there's a lot of trauma in her childhood,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but I just want her to be less produced this season. That kind of
Yeah,
really
yeah.
turned me off last year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, she tends to overproduce. She can't help herself. She's definitely one of those. She has
Yeah.
those, like, she's never going to do receipts, time. Like that was a moment
Yeah.
for her. And she always tries to like recreate it with like another
She
line.
does.
And I'm
I
like,
know.
not working.
Not working.
I'm like, you
and-
got it. You got the meme. You're good.
Exactly.
You're good.
I love
Enough.
it. Yeah, it's gonna be good. When does it air?
I don't think for a while.
Yeah.
I think the ultimate girls trip starts on Sunday.
Which
Yeah.
looks so
Mhm.
fun.
Are you
That
guys
looks
excited
fun.
for that?
Yeah, super excited.
Are you guys Atlanta watchers, like Portia and that whole combo? Like, are you into that? And like, what about Vicky? Let's get to Vicky. We didn't talk about that. Vicky
Yeah.
Gunvalson being
Vicky.
back on that.
We're not watching it. I'm just
We're not watching
interested
the
in this woman.
OC. We're not
Yeah.
Vicky fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
neither are we.
Franchise for
we
me
aren't
is
Vicky fans, but we like to watch her on TV, and
Yeah.
we know that's controversial, but
I
Yeah.
don't like her, but
She's good TV. Yeah. I think she'll be good on that format too. Like, I think
Mhm.
I have to give credit to Bravo because I think that's the perfect format for her, where it's not just her
Yeah.
little, like, Southern California besties. And I feel like she's going to clash with nearly everybody else on the show.
Mhm.
And that's going to be immensely watchable.
Yeah,
When-
I
when
agree.
Vicky, when they did the Berkshire Ultimate Girls Trip and Vicky going against Dorinda, that's like one of my favorite ones. Like that was hysterical.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Dorinda and Vicky
yeah.
clash with Tamra was the best.
so good.
So-
Mhm.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for that one too.
Yeah. That starts this week. So we've got some good stuff ahead of us.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Love
right,
it.
ladies. Thank you so much for coming on the
Yes.
pod. And can you
Thank
tell our
you.
listeners where they can find you on social media, please? Let's plug
Yeah.
away.
Go for it, Alex.
Please come find us anywhere you listen to podcasts, Crime Cocktails and BS. Follow us on Instagram, Threads, all other social media formats that we forget about all the time. I just want them to bring MySpace back, which they might be. Very exciting.
are.
Is that true? They might
Yeah.
be? Oh my
Uh-huh.
God. That's hilarious.
It is. At Crime Cocktails and BS.
Are
Yes.
you guys? I'm obsessed with Threads. I just love it. I think it's
I
so
love
fun.
Threads. Are you
It's a
guys really
blast.
active on there too? Yeah.
It really
I
is.
really,
comes in
I
waves.
really do think it is a blast. I do.
Mm-hmm.
People are so
It's a
funny
good
on it.
community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
is. It's fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And are you guys, do you release podcast episodes once a week also?
We
Yeah,
try
we're
to, yeah.
weekly, yes. We say every Tuesday-ish.
or
that's fun.
Sometimes we're really good at it, and then other times our schedules are crazy that it's like
they
Thursday,
change, or then they
but-
change the show schedule, and then that's why we moved
Yeah.
to later in the week because we were watching
Yeah.
things and we weren't able to talk about them. It was like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
stale by the time we were getting to it. It
Yeah.
was always like a
That's
moving
what- yeah.
target. Yeah.
The ish
Awesome.
really helps. Yeah.
We're Thursday-ish. Guys, for coming on. Bye.
Thank you.